Hey guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to an episode of Let's Build a City. Last episode, we started on this truck stop area here, and I really like it. We've sort of built it backwards, and compared to most of the other builds, how we build on this city. You know, most of the time we build all the structures, and then we build the sort of lanes and the roads and stuff to go around it. But this time, because the core aspect of it is the sort of road layout and the trucks parking itself, it's sort of flipped in reverse. So this episode, it should really make a huge difference to the look of the place because we're building all the structures. We've got all of the sort of key components already in place. Now, before we do that though, unfortunately we need to do a little bit more lane work because I forgot about the actual main lane that just goes all the way through. Because as soon as you get to here, the trucks won't quite know where to go. So I'd like to just get that out of the way. So we're going to put that in there, and I'm going to draw this one up here. Or do I want it there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm gonna do it there. I like that one better. So I'm gonna go inside line to inside line, which is there and here. And once we get about close to each other, we'll grab this block and start doing a curve. I think it's there. I was one block out. That's if you want to do like a perfect curve. If not, we could do something like, oh, I got rid of the bloomin', that one. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. You could just leave it like that, or like that, or like that. I think I like that the best. It looks a little weird though, like that. No, let's keep things simple. Let's just keep it all simple and do it like that. It just makes the most sense. In fact, this one might be able to just continue. No, I'm going to add one more going that way. And then go back into the curve. I need to make sure it's wide enough. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. And if I go this way, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I keep it 5 blocks, I know it's not 7, but because it's a diagonal, it looks a little bit wider. Yeah. That's much more like it for me. Like that. And then that one. Wrong one. I still can't get those 50-50s right. 50% chance to get going one way, 50% chance to get it going the other, and I always get it the wrong way. Okay. Okay. Get rid of these while we're here as well. And these ones. Oh, and by the way, I've also put all the grass down if you look. Let me just put these in. Like around the edge here, I've added all the grass. I've sort of extended it on a little bit, so we've actually got the shape of the sort of coast again back, which is great. I really like it. Sort of got a really weavy, bubbly feel to it. So I like that. Okay, so now we've got the lane going out. I can do a lane going here. Still got it wrong. Down to there. And that one going to there. Alright, so now it's obvious where you can go, where you can't go if you're going through the fields bits and stuff like that. We might end up putting some more lines in and splitting them off here. But let's get this middle fuel part done first. What colours do we want to go for? What do we want to even make it out of? I think clay. It's a nice grey, simple block. And I think we'll use some of this as well, as it's still grey, but it's got that smoother texture. We need a colour, or maybe a couple of colours. What about like a yellow and red? Like a DHL sort of colour scheme. And then maybe... Oops, I got rid of the yellow. Why would I do that? That one and that one. Clay. There. Okay, so if we had and these are going to be where the fuel pumps are going to be. I want something like, I want like a flashy shape here. I want something like this. It needs to be tall enough to be able to get the lorries underneath as well. T1. Oh, T1. T1? That's it. Yeah, trying writing a letter is really hard because it just puts onto that hotbar, isn't it? Okay, and then with the truck on the back, T1. I need like one with cargo in it. Would that work? Yeah, that's good. I got it. Oh, stupid thing. I want to fill that hole up. Okay, so that's sort of, we need to keep it above that height there. That's good then. I estimated it about right. So we have, I think another, that'll be like this, and that'll sort of wrap around. Yeah, this will work. So we know that the lorries fit under there. And then this one. Is like that. And then another one that goes wider. And the yellow now wraps all the way around. And then in the middle here we can make slabs, so then we get a nice sort of underside to it. I think we use the smooth one as well. 44. Replace air with 44. Oh no, I don't get the undercut like that. Undo. Yeah, redo. And then slab. We'll use white slabs to go under there like that. I might even darken those up. Undo 44, 6. So they turn to those ones. And then these can go around the edge of this. See, we're getting really close to the underside of the motorway bridge here, which makes this a little bit tricky. It'd be nice if we had like 2 or 3 more blocks of room. But we're going to have to sort of do what we can. I'd like to get some red in as well. I think the yellow and red gives a really sort of truck stop feel for me. Orange would as well, but the problem with orange is I've got a lot of orange there, like right next to me on those crates, and that's sort of an orange building there. I thought of that before I started, so I don't think we're going to sort of be able to. But I think if I put the red one on top of this one, and then obviously the truck stop sort of building, the little shop part, will also have a similar colour scheme to it. Like that. Oh no, mouse died. There you go, mouse back. That one. To that one. We'll put that. Oh, no. I want the white on top of here, which means I want this at this level, which unfortunately means just doing it by hand. Now, I find for anybody that needs to fill in an area by hand, like if they don't have weld edit or anything like that, your quickest method for me is doing 2 at a time. Instead of going like 1 like this, if you click twice in a very quick period of time, like that, I find that covers the most ground when I've been doing this like for 280 odd episodes. This is the fastest way to sort of cover it. Anything more than that, if you do 3, you end up making too many mistakes and it slows you down. 2, you make a few mistakes, but once you get into the rhythm like this, see, you're pretty good. And it just requires the least amount of moving on your arrow keys and adjustments, and covering a large amount of ground at the same time. Okay, like a Mythbusters there. Maybe I should time it one day to really find out the truth of how quick which way is. That'd be interesting to do. I'm stuck. Oh, I'll have to fix that. That'll drive me nuts. There we go. Flash, stop flashing on me. Okay, and then white around the edge. Oops. Now it looks a little bit, I must admit, I didn't think it would, but it does look a little bit flat here, doesn't it? Mind you, it's probably not too much of a problem, actually. It's fine when you sort of come back here. It did look a little bit flat at one point. If we get those grey slabs back, maybe we can do like a little logo on the left here. We haven't got much room to do. Even if we do a wiggle on the side, I think that just takes the harshness out of it. If I make it looks like a smaller logo on the edge there, we'll do one over here. Imagine that would say something. Bill's truck stop. Who did I say last episode? I can't remember who I said last episode. Yeah, that just takes the harshness off that. Okay, and then these ones in the middle here. That one. That one. Copy. Paste. Oops. I'm talking to nobody in my world. Someone replied, oh, I zoomed in. Do you guys remember that time? Oh man, when we were building, when we were building the, let's build a, what one was it? Adventure map. The adventure map world. And we were just in the world, and that world was on a server. I can't remember, why did that world need to be on a server? For some reason, that world had to be on a server for it to work. I tried to do it single player, and it was something to do with one of the mods at the time or something like that. Anyway, so it's on a server, but it's a private server, so only I could log on. And I'm there building away in the middle of an episode, recording in the middle of an episode, when suddenly, out of the blue, someone just joins. A random person just joins the game. So we go and teleport over to them, and they're harmless. Like because it's a private server, I didn't have any like protections on the world. Like, you know how like servers have, like, I don't know, the Hive server or whichever one you use. You can't like break the hub or nothing. You know, you can't break any of the blocks. Well, I couldn't stop that. If the guy wanted to, he could have just broken like everything. And he was just wandering around happily. I don't think he really knew where he was, or I don't think he even knew that he was sort of on my world. Because what did I chat to him? I think I might have said like hi to him in the, or who are you, or something like that, in the comments, and the guy just said hi. He just went hi. And to this day, I have no idea who he was. I kicked him in the end. I actually kicked him, and it sounds harsh, but I banned him from the server. It wasn't like because he done anything wrong. It was because I have absolutely no idea to this day how that guy got on the server, and how he like that, how he got on the server. So I didn't want him joining again, so I had to ban him. He was the only person that ever joined it. No one else ever was able to join, apart from me. You had to have the specific IP address for it. Oh, no, he did. He did say, didn't he? I remember. He said, oh, I just found it on a website. Like, there was just a website with, like, a load of random, I don't know, maybe startup servers or something like that, and it was automatically added to it, because I didn't add it on there. And he must have just thought, oh, I'll go and check out this server, and just started on there. He was friendly enough. He didn't cause no harm or nothing. But yeah, that was super weird. Anyway, how did I get onto that story? So, about me typing in the chat here, wasn't it? Yeah, if someone joined this world, I'd be really scared, because this is just a single player world. But that looks really cool. So I could imagine this having like how much fuel is like the price, cost and literage or whatever you guys have in America. Gallons. You guys work in gallons, don't you? We work in litres. On there, these are little fuel pumps. So you pick up the fuel pump, put the fuel pump back down. Trucks can go through. Works out pretty well to me, I think. Now, I want this, I want that, and I want that, because I want to do some arrows. So I want to have... It'd be cool if we could do like a split arrow. I think I've done them in the past. So something like that. And then I want... that one. I need the stupid one going the other way. See, that works. That's like a split. And then here, how would you do this? Night vision. I got rid of the other one again. Let's put that there. So I need to have it going that way and that way with a little arrow on there and an arrow on there, and then this needs to go forward. How can I still be getting it wrong? With an arrow on there. Yeah. See, that just dresses it up. It looks really cool. Obviously through there is all obvious, but I'll make sure we don't turn off that way, so I'll put in a straight arrow there. And then that's pretty obvious, and that's really cool to do. I'm going to leave these markers here. You're just going to be able to drive over it, I think will be the best thing here. For a fence, I think I want to keep a sort of colour scheme going, so I'm actually going to do yellow at the moment. I was thinking about doing a big tall iron bar fence, but is that really necessary? Oh, get in the hole. Or do we just do like a cobblestone walls? Yeah, cobblestone wall style one, a little bit smaller. Oh, and I'll finish it there because I don't want to take up any more room in there because they're already a bit shorter, aren't they? Wall. Maybe we do a wall with a iron bar on top of that. Why not? I can do what I like. So I have this coming back here. I'm not worried about those joining up to the... it's like annoying that they join up to the street lamps, but it's not really that much of a problem for me. Oh, that looks really industrial. I don't usually like it when these go all lumpy, but that looks really cool. What if I added another one? Does it look even better going 2 blocks high? I hate iron bars on iron bars. That looks smart as. And then if we done the red on top of that. I think that looks so sick. Oh, I wasn't a huge fan of the red at first, but it's growing on me. Once we get more red and yellow combo going through, I think we'll be okay. Okay, amazing. That's going to look sick as. So we have that there to there. Replace air with iron bar. Iron bars don't join up to the cobblestone walls there, so that's a bit of a bonus. A bit of a slog around the diagonal part. It's only 2 blocks high though. You've got quite a big hitbox on the side, so this isn't actually too bad. He says as he hits the wrong one straight away. Like that. And then I'll put these down here, keeping them on top of the iron bars. Oh, well let's... Oh yeah, it'll just pinch under there. That's cool, that's fine. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's really, really cool. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think it's only going to be there, and maybe I'll do it around this edge as well. I'll do that later on. In fact, let me do it now. I'll do it off camera. I'll be back. Alright, so I've got the wall now going around the outside, and that's really felt more enclosed now. It's felt like a safer spot for the wagons to be able to park, you know, overnight and get some rest and stuff like that. You know, I don't know why, it just feels like people aren't going to break into the lorries and stuff like that. Feels good. Now, I want to have some, like, no parking spots on the ground here. So we're going to go with the clay. It's a little bit annoying. In fact, can I use... see, yellow wool is a little bit brighter, but I've used yellow clay at the bottom here, and if I start putting yellow onto the floor as well, it's going to blend in a little bit much. But doing it like this, I think this has sort of got a little bit of a stone texture anyway. It might even be stone texture. Like, I don't know, I've never actually looked closely at the textures to see, like in Photoshop or anything, to see if they're identical, but they do look very, very similar. So it's going to be like, don't park here, you're an idiot if you park here, because this is a truck stop and there's a million places for you to park. If you park here, you're going to be in the way of other vehicles in the area trying to get out. This also adds a little bit more colour, a little bit more interest to the floor of the area. It's like another dynamic. Oops. It's always important to do in any kind of industrial setting, is to do some of this on the floor. It's really easy and really fast to do as well, if you don't get it wrong. if you stop hitting the wrong places. There. It's just a checker pattern. I'll just run it around the side of this pillar. Let's also take this. Whoa, hey, whoa, mouse troubles today, hey. Also takes the sting away of this pillar being stone and the ground being stone as well. Just takes a bit of that off. Yeah, oh, that's okay actually. The yellow wool, yeah, that's fine. That's cool. Do I extend it all the way around to that part as well? I might as well while it's here. Yeah. You know, if I could find out how to replicate that mouse button pressing like all the time, that'd be really handy. If I could just do that with my mouse when I'm placing like farms and seeds and stuff. That would be very handy. Okay, so I think that's a nice place to sort of end that. Ooh, splash, splash. Yeah, cool. We'll do something else here. I don't want to fill that up with yellow. That would look a little bit weird. We might leave it blank. We might build something in it, like I don't know. Maybe like air, like where you can fill up your tires with air and stuff and water. That would be pretty cool. They have those at sort of garages and stuff, so I expect they'd have them at a truck stop, and that would be cool. It's like an in sort of road. In fact, let me I need yeah, this one. Nope, that one. Let's put a line, a little sort of fake lane there. Man, do I need that pillar there? That's right in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll go there. Yeah, that's good. Like that, that's in line. And then this will be yellow around here. Don't be stupid. Park here. Ah! 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 Like this. I'm running out of time on this episode. We're going to have to just finish up pretty soon. And I'll do a little one here. Like, just like that. And just like that. Yeah. So then we've got this sort of spare lane here. That is right in the way. Like that. Just shift it over. Over there. That's not in my way as much anymore. And then we can have like, I don't know, what one could be air. Or I typed air. What could signify air? White wool? And blue for water. Levers as like little sort of handles for them to... I think I want them facing the other way. Like that. Sign. Man, if I done it that way and there, I can then put the sign there and go water 0.00. Now I work in litres here in the UK, so you've got 00 litres, and air. I don't know what. How do you measure air? Bar? 0.00 bar, like pressure, like in the tire. So when you plug it in, it'll tell you how much pressure you've got in your tires there. I don't know. I do it at home. I don't do it at these places. But that's perfect for that. That takes up that space. All right, sweet. How cool is this looking now? Hey, I wonder if I turn the shaders on here. Let it load up. It's gonna be a bit weird because of all the like light coming through in parts and not parts. But I think it's gonna look. Oh, we definitely need some lighting underneath the fuel station. We've got those fluorescent lights for that. Fluorescent. These will be absolutely perfect because these will also just click straight on as well, won't they? It's a little bit bright when you stare directly at them, but when we stand back a little bit, they'll just lay that up nicely. Wrong one. I knew I'd get one of them wrong. Yeah, that lights up in there. They can drive through, they drive out. He can go and get some water or some air for the lorry. Parking spots down there. Parking spots over here. Yeah, and then we just need to do the little corner shop here. The little shop for the little parts that they might need. A little sausage roll and a can of Pepsi or something like that. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. And we shall see you in the next episode. Bye!